In this session, you will learn how to create and configure a container within Azure Blob Storage, a core component of Azure Storage Services. Let's break this into practical, easy to follow steps. Think of a container as a folder inside your Azure Storage Account's Blob service. It organizes your blobs, binary large objects, such as images, videos, logs, and backups. You must create a container before uploading blobs. Once you've created your blob container, you can fine-tune its configuration to suit your storage and security needs. Start by setting the access level. You can change this at any time from the container settings. For most secure workloads, keeping it private is the best practice. Next, consider enabling versioning and soft delete under the data protection section of your storage account. This lets you recover accidentally deleted or overwritten blobs, an essential safety net for critical data. If you need to provide temporary secure access to your container, you can generate a shared access signature token. This token allows others limited time access without exposing your primary keys. You'll also want to choose the right storage tier. While the default tier is set at the blob level, you can optimize storage costs by assigning blobs to hot, cool, or archive tiers depending on how frequently you access the data. To manage your containers effectively, follow a few best practices. Use private containers for sensitive data. Rely on RBAC or SaaS for controlled access. Enable versioning for improved protection. And apply consistent naming conventions. Use lowercase letters and hyphens for clarity and compatibility. With these configurations in place, your blob storage setup will be secure, organized, and ready to scale. Let's get on the Azure portal and see this in action. I'm inside my storage account in the Azure portal. From the left-hand menu, I've selected containers under the data storage section. This brings up a list of existing containers in the middle pane. Here, I can see containers like slogs, $blob change feed, and the one I created earlier, my data. Now, I'm in the process of creating a new container named my demo. On the right, the new container panel is open. I've entered the name and kept the anonymous access level set to private, which means no one can access the contents anonymously. That's because anonymous access is disabled at the storage account level. This adds an extra layer of security. Under advanced settings, I also have the option to choose an encryption scope. I can apply encryption for all blobs in this container or even enable immutability support if I need strict version control or legal hold. I'll just click the create button to finalize it. And just like that, my new blob container will be ready to use. Let's click on the My Demo container to explore the options available. At the top, I can see various actions I can take, like uploading blobs, adding directories, changing access levels, and managing leases. Right now, the container is empty, so there's nothing listed yet under the file list. I'm using the access key authentication method, but I can switch to using my Microsoft Entra ID account for better identity-based access control if needed. On the left-hand menu, I have a few key configuration options I can explore. Shared access tokens for generating time-limited access. Access policy to define stored access policies. Properties for reviewing container metadata like creation time and lease status. Metadata to add custom tags for organization. At this stage, I'm ready to upload data or configure policies depending on my workload requirements. This is the central place where I'll manage all objects within the My Demo container. Plan to create containers and explore various options on this page.